Man, look, hold on. Let me see. So what's the question again?
So the question is,
Let me get
should
right.
men that are successful, um, let's just say that you 30 plus, should men
Right.
that are successful consider getting married to the women of today?
I say yeah.
I can't believe you, Ian.
I, no, look, I say yeah because look, there's so many women out here that can contribute. You know what I'm saying? That a lot. Like it's all about I feel as though it's all about who you kind of like be around for real. And it's just like yeah, it's all about who you be around and how you align yourself with different type of women because you know what type of women that you look for, and then so you filter all of them out. That's how I feel.
Ian, Ian, I was not expecting this from you. I was expecting something completely different from you, buddy.
Like man, like what?
I can't believe you simping for these chicks, bro.
No. I'm not. No, I'm not simping whatsoever. Not
Well,
simping
okay, so
whatsoever.
tell me what the
No.
benefits are of marriage for a guy that has become successful in his mid to late 30s.
Uh. So wait, say it again.
Help me to understand why a man that did not get married early, that has become successful, did not have kids out of wedlock, would even consider getting married to a woman today.
I mean, but I'm saying it's like a lot of these women aren't like kind of they not like ratchet and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know, man. It's just like man, I don't know. It's just like
You said these women are not ratchet?
I mean, most of them. I'm saying no. Like it's it's like okay, if you were like me, I'm a certain type of guy. So like the person that I'm with is like basically not she not ratchet. She take care of her business and everything. And I feel as though and like her group of friends is like that as well. So like everybody's not the same. Like you know what I'm saying? A lot of these chicks can't be. I don't know, man. I think it's just social media. I think social media kind of like the whole like I don't know, man. You know, like I was saying, I feel as though it's a lot of chicks that out here that still kind of like they got stuff to offer guys and stuff like that. They can help a guy build and everything like that.
Like what?
Um, yeah, that's how I it's some chicks that'll be willing to like ride or die for you and stuff like that. Willing to help you build, just
Bill
different
what?
things like that.
Ian,
I
how
don't
old are
think
you? How old are you, Ian? How old are you?
I'm 31.
All right, so you're 31. How long ago did you get married?
No, I'm not married. I'm not married. I'm technically still like, but look, I'm not married. But look, I'm just saying. No, I'm not married. But
Ian, why you ain't getting married
look,
yet?
maybe.
Now, see, now you wanted to insert your relationship into the conversation, so now we gonna mind it out,
All right.
right? Why you ain't getting married, Ian? How long you been dating?
About 4 years.
So you've been dating for 4 years and you ain't got married yet, Ian? What's going on?
Look, what's going on is because I wanted to get myself together before what I'm saying, like get my finances in order, get like basically
Uh,
like career in order and everything like that. Now that I have that in order, it's definitely like in the works and it's definitely in the talks and everything like that because I feel as though like it's like the same thing with a relationship. Like you can't have like all of this baggage and stuff like that. You can't come with like, what I'm saying, a bad credit score and everything like that and she don't know that and stuff like that. So I just feel as though like you got to get yourself right to be in a marriage as well.
so what's gonna be the difference
Cause like
between when you dating now versus when you get married?
man, I guess just the title, honestly. But it's just like that was just something in me though. Like I just like look, no,
Ian,
like
you
I
are not looking at this from a business perspective,
finances.
my friend.
All right,
You're not looking at this
help me
from a
look at it.
business perspective. I don't understand.
Yeah, help me look at it then. So
How are
like,
you, how are
what
things
am I
going to
missing?
be different once you decide to get married versus now?
Man, I guess not now that you're saying it like that, it ain't really gonna be much different though. Yeah, just not really much different.
So why are you feeling pressure to get
You,
married then?
I mean, it's not really pressure, and then it's not the like, oh, I'm gonna just do it because it's the right thing to do. Like, no, I genuinely love her, so like, yeah.
You getting married for love, Ian?
I mean, it's like for yeah. I mean, for love and stuff like that.
Ian,
I
you
don't know
gotta stop.
because
You gotta stop stuttering. You gotta stop stuttering.
hey, no, this is my first time on a panel, man. So like, in my mind, I thought it was gonna go a certain type of way. So yeah,
Well, we just kicking it. We just kicking it. I'm just curious. So you getting married because you love her?
yeah. I love her and stuff like that, and then I love her. Yeah, yeah, basically, yeah.
Would you love her stuff like that? And what else? What was the other part?
That's it. That's it. And
So
then
you
she
only
actually
getting
adds
married
value to
because
my
you
life.
love
You know
her?
what I'm saying? Nah, like she adds value. She adds value to my life and everything like
Like
that. Like
what?
she
What
helped
she
me like
do?
achieve. Like she helped me achieve a lot of stuff.
Like
Like give me
what?
confidence
Give
when
me
I'm
some
down
real
and stuff like that.
tangible
Pick me up
things that
and
she
everything.
helped you achieve. Ian.
Tangible. I don't know, man. Not. I haven't really thought about it like that, to be honest. Uh, I
Wait, wait,
guess
wait,
I
wait,
don't
wait, wait,
know, man.
Ian. You can't tell me that she adds all of this value, but then you can't actually tell me any of the value that she adds. Now, I hate to put you on the spot, but you injected this into the conversation.
I mean, yeah.
So, what value does she
So,
bring? What does she do for you that you can't do for yourself, Ian?
I guess not that much. I guess not that much. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess you're right about that. I don't know. And then plus, my parents they've been married for 31 years, so like it's just what I've been born and raised around. So
So, you only doing it because you seen your parents do it.
not necessarily, but it's just like I don't know. It's a tradition. I don't like. I don't really kind of. I guess I'm doing a concubine thing kind of right now, but I don't know, man. I really ain't think a lot of this stuff like out for real, for real. So
So, I'm just trying to understand what's the point of you getting married?
I don't know. What do you think the point of getting married is? Like from like your point of view.
No, I want to know what your point. I know what the point of getting married is. I'm trying to understand
I mean,
why you
that's all
considering
I
it.
got. Why I'm considering it,
Yeah,
I guess I guess right now for love.
that's a bad idea, my friend.
Why do you think it's a bad idea?
Because love is not going to sustain you in a relationship. People say they love each other all the time, and then they wind up breaking up, or they do each other dirty, or whatever like that. You can fall in and out of love. The purpose of marriage had nothing to do with love. The purpose of marriage had everything to do with purpose. It had everything to do with business. It had to do with keeping a concentration of resources inside of the family. It had everything to do with the foundation behind raising a child and giving them a stable environment, right? All of these different things
Right.
were the foundation behind why it is that you build with a person early, right? It was why a man would take a woman's virginity and she wouldn't know any other man before him because then she wouldn't have that trauma that she's bringing in from other relationships that then extend over into what it is that y'all got going on today. She can never, well, I'm not saying yo girl or whatever. I'm just talking about women in general. They can never unsee. You remember the first girl you ever had sex with?
I don't.
You don't remember the first girl you perfect. That's
Oh yeah, yeah.
exactly no, that's perfect. I guarantee you the first girl you ever had sex with will never forget you.
I'm pretty sure
The first girl that ever had sex, the first girl you had sex with, I guarantee you she never forgot you. It's not as meaningful to us as it is for them. It's just a thing for us. It's meaningful to them. So they bring that into the relationships going forward because they never can unsee the things that happened before them, right? Which is why it's important for a man to know his chick for the first time and no other man before him to come into that situation. Now, what we doing is we remixing it, right? And the seal of a marriage is often at times supposed to be a man taking a woman's virginity. But we don't have that anymore in society. And more importantly, we have rights that then help women become more successful in fleecing a man, which is why every single article that you see today, whether it's Tyrese, whether it's Steven Crowder, or your homeboy down the street, right? Every article that we see today is a guy suffering as a result of having to continue to support a relationship even after he no longer is in it. You still gonna be married to that woman, regardless of whether you make it or whether you don't make it. You're still going to be married to that woman for the rest of your life because you're going to be tied with her with a kid. You're gonna be tied with her with regard to taking care of her, and she's never going to ever be able to unsee you, and she's always going to be paying attention to what it is that you have going on in your life for the rest of your life, regardless of whether you're with her or not. So everything that you
Damn.
build or everything that goes on in your life, it has to be much deeper than love. It has to be a purpose behind it. It has to be a business behind it. It has to be some financial gain. It has to be something much greater than what it is that you feel about her right now, because that thing is going to go up and down. You're going to love her. You're going to hate her. She's going to get on your nerve. You're going to get on her nerve. It's going to be things that happen. She's going to catch you looking at another chick or whatever, so on and so forth. And so the thing that sustains you has to be much bigger than what it is that you feel about it right now.
Damn, that's crazy. I ain't never thought about it like that for real. Yeah, I ain't never
Otherwise,
thought about
you putting yourself in the think about it like this, right? And I'm not trying to discourage you from getting married or anything, but I just want you to look at it in its totality. I want you to look at it in
it.
its
Right.
totality, right? Marriage is till death do you part. If you 31 right now and you live to be 86, right? Which means that you got another 55 years ahead of you. Is it worth it for the next 55 years?
You talking about just based off love?
Yeah. I guarantee
I
you
mean, me personally,
all women look at marriage from a business perspective versus looking at it from a love perspective. Even the idea that she wants to be with you for provision and protection first, all women is going to look at it from a business perspective subconsciously without even trying versus what it is that you look at it from. You looking at it from love because you like her. She looking at it from a business perspective. It doesn't mean that she don't love you, but it means that she wouldn't be with you if she didn't feel like you was a good enough man to actually make sure that you provided for her and protected her.
right?
She's looking at it
Damn,
from a business perspective. You an asset. You something that increases her value.
damn. That's a lot to man. That's really a lot to think about because I've been used to like the marriages, like in my family and stuff like that. Like, oh, why did y'all get married? Oh yeah, I loved her and stuff like that, and we were dating since this, that, and the third. Never heard nobody ever break it down to like this degree for real. So
Well, let
definitely
me
a lot
ask
to
you another question.
take in.
Why did you feel the need to have to get yourself together before you even considered marrying her?
Man, it's just because it's just like I just ain't want to be like one of them sorry ass niggas like, oh man, he ain't got no money, he ain't got no direction, he ain't got
To
no
who?
drive, he ain't
You
got
ain't
no
do it for
motion,
you.
no
You
nothing.
did it for her.
I mean, yeah, I mean for me, myself as
No,
myself
you
as
did it
well.
for
You know
her.
what I'm saying?
You
Because
said
like
you
it's
didn't
just
want to be looked at as a sorry ass nigga.
I mean, yeah, true that. I mean, I say both. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta have drive for myself as well. But it's just like I feel like so I also did it for myself because shit, I just let me get myself together, and then now I feel as though I got myself together, so I can
So
start
you gonna give
really.
the best of you, the best of you to her.
You said what?
Y'all, y'all got a kid together?
Nah, no kids.
You plan on having kids?
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. But I mean, this world is
You
kind of
want
crazy
kids
right
or she
now,
want
so
kids? It's a difference.
We both do. It's like a
No,
mutual
no, no.
thing.
Do you want
Yeah.
kids or do she want kids?
I want kids for sure, for sure. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's both. I mean, because she first asked me the question, and I was like, yeah, of course. Oh, how many you want? And then you know what I'm saying? I told her the number and whatnot. She said, damn, the same way. So it's like we evenly yoked too, and that's one thing about it. Like you know what I'm saying? We evenly yoked. We think the same stuff like that. So it's more like it's like my best friend too. So
Hey, do what you feel is best.
yeah,
I'm
man.
not gonna
I
tell
just
you what not to do. I just want you to look at it
yeah,
from a holistic perspective.
right. I mean, yeah, no, I feel what you were saying. That's I mean, yeah, because that's wild. But like I said, my parents been married for 31 years, so
Your parents got
they
married at a different time, my friend. It is a whole nother environment out here. And
man, it really
she
is.
very well may be a phenomenal woman. She may be a good girl. All I'm saying is
Right.
evaluate every single possibility because there is no putting the genie back in the bottle once you go down this path.
Facts. Yeah,
Because
but yeah, you got me thinking about a lot of stuff. Definitely got me thinking about a lot of stuff. But all right, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here.
let me ask you one more question before you go. What does she do for a living?
She's a ABA therapist.
She's a who?
ABA therapist. She work with autistic kids.
I got you. Okay, that's cool. She got a lot of student loan debt.
Like $2,000 worth.
2,000, 2,000.
$2,000 worth. Yep.
Oh, that's not bad. All right, that's cool.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying. Shoot, using I think it was your method, your snowball. I was able to get out of debt like actually fairly quickly. You know, what I'm saying. Well, and plus, what I do for work too is just like it's just different. So,
Yeah, I feel you.
um,
Feel you.
so yeah,
Well, listen, man. Congratulations on your relationship. I'm glad that you found a good one. Is her friend? Is her friends?
yeah, for sure. You said what is her friends mean?
Is her friends married?
No, no, no. None of us are married for real. None of us are
Ain't none of
married.
her friends
Actually,
married?
one of my friends is married.
No,
He
no,
is
no,
successfully
not your
married.
friends. Is any of her friends married?
Not that I know of. Nah. Nope.
Hmm. Ian, 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 Ian.
Yeah, man, I got a lot of stuff. And plus, I got a coaching call with you coming up in the next couple months.
I
So yeah,
know. That's why I ain't even gonna go no deeper into this conversation.
yeah. So yeah. I guess you know what I'm saying. We'll kick it on the call and stuff like that. Oh yeah, and I wanted to switch my type of call, but I send you an email though.
I got you. All right, Ian. I'm gonna kick it with you, big dog. Thanks, bro.